don't know. I feel like it's been a mech I haven't seen too much, or it's just been not necessarily notable, if that makes sense. So I'm interested to hear more about its specs and its capabilities. So with that, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's roll the film. BattleTech, the Dragon Battle Mech.
In this video, we are going to go over one of the most recognizable mechs utilized and produced almost entirely by the Draconis Combine. That mech is the famous heavy mech known as the Dragon. A heavy mech weighing in at 60 tons, the Dragon would first be produced in 2754 as a replacement for the aging fleet of Shadowhawk battle mechs that made up the primary component of the DCMS mainline mech forces. It was originally produced.
So I have a couple questions based upon that opening statement. If it's supposed to replace the Shadowhawk, isn't the Shadowhawk a medium weight battle mech, weighing in at about 55 tons? So it's like on the medium end, and you're trying to replace it with a heavy. You're trying to replace it with a heavyweight battle mech at 60 tons. That's an interesting, yeah, it's a very interesting move. See how it plays out.
Privately for House Karita, and was never sold in any meaningful quantities to the Star League. This design, a latecomer to the Star League era, would participate extensively in the First, Second, Third, and Fourth Succession Wars, and of course was a major component of the Karushan forces when both the War of 3039 broke out, as well as the Clan Invasion. All the way up to the new Ilkhan era, the Dragon stands vigil in various configurations against those attempting to disrupt or oppose the Coordinator's realm. The Dragon's success comes from the fact it was designed really to be a heavy medium mech. In its baseline configuration, the DRG-1N is able to do physical attacks in close with decent weight behind those strikes due to its 60 tons of weight, and is equipped with a series of weapon systems such as the Class II Victory AC-5 autocannon, a battery of medium lasers, and LRM-10 tubes. This workhorse mech can participate at all ranges reliably in the war zone it was set to fight in originally. On top of that, the Dragon is by no means poorly armored, supporting a full 10 tons of standard armor, giving it as much armor as many of its heavier peers even, including the Warhammer 6R. Its biggest advantage is for all of its weapons versatility and armor, the Dragon is equipped with a VLR 300 standard engine, letting it run 86 kilometers per hour or 8 movement points in-game, and taking up 19 tons of the design. But
you're telling me that this thing's pretty quick and has some pretty decent firepower too. That's... I want to say it's sacrificed in the firepower department a little bit, but like... I don't know. Like, all around it seems really capable as a battle mech.
But allowing it to keep pace with most mediums and fast-striking forces during the Succession Wars. This speed, even used appropriately, acts as both an extra weapon and...
I love how I immediately know the song he used. A small victory. Well played. Well played.
Armor, given its size. The Dragon has also proven itself to be adaptable as a design beyond simply its weapons package. During the Third Succession War, a new variant would come out known as the Grand Dragon, replacing the autocannon in the unit with a PPC in its stead, as well as adding several heatsinks in order to attempt to improve the Dragon's overall firepower. The DRG-5N would appear during the Clan Invasion as an upgrade kit for the DRG-1N, which would replace the Autocannon 5 with an Ultra Autocannon 5. The most modern upgrade to the Dragon comes in the form of the DRG-7N, which was created during the Blakist era, which has a Gauss rifle in the right arm, dramatically increasing its lethality. Though it gains...
We have to love our goose cannons. This thing really seems like it's a solid mech altogether, which is interesting because I kind of just relegated it as it's a decent mech, but I never really saw it as a very decent threat, if that makes sense. It was just kind of there. Although I think for MechWarrior 5, sometimes even the good mechs can be just relegated as not necessarily that great altogether. So maybe that's the video games speaking on that.
This weapon by equipping the mech with an XL engine, potentially reducing its durability. The Grand Dragon itself would branch off as a design into its own tree built around it, even with modernization appearing during the Dark Age era, such as the DRG-12K, which utilizes clan-grade technology as an upgrade package. The Dragon's biggest strength are the fact it's a stable, reliable, fast platform with decent weapon systems, compromising minimally on any of them, such as speed, armor, or weapons, to fulfill multiple tasks.
That's what I was kind of wondering, because it really doesn't seem to take much of a cut in any direction whatsoever. And with the refits, it might as well be negligible.
This has allowed it to serve as a frontline mech in the Inner Sphere for what is now 400 years. Most shockingly of all, it doesn't even have a history of starting in the Star League, utilizing the massive SLDF budget to be produced, but was a domestic solution to the DCMS's issues, and was produced with Luthien Armor Works, utilizing their savvy know-how and ingenuity. The Dragon does have weaknesses, however, in all eras, to some extent. It does suffer from a jack-of-all-trades mentality, and all versions of the mech utilize ammunition in some capacity, potentially opening it up to a dreaded ammo explosion. But these issues are nothing compared to its reliability as a frontline mech capable of backing up any other unit in a fast, hard-hitting battle.
It's no surprise to me that Lutheran was the one who designed this mech. They have done some solid designs over the years. So for them to create a battle mech like this is no surprise to me on that front.
It can participate in almost any kind of lance, and even during the Succession Wars, could be a heavy element of a recon lance or backing them up, while still being viable at fire support or close-range encounters. The Dragon is a fierce battle mech, and is the face, in many respects, of the Draconis Combine's mech forces, and has been for centuries. Its qualities, in fact, reflect the values that the DCMS try to embody. It strikes fast, it strikes hard, and is rugged enough to withstand what their enemies may throw at them in turn. Thank you for joining me here today. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. With that, I will catch you in the comments section below.
Yeah, I think the Dragon is all around a very suitable mech. And again, it's no surprise to me that Lutheran was the one that who worked on it, because they built a lot of really good mechs over the years. This is a really good video. If you want to go and find the original video, please go into the description below. There will be a link there, or in the cards as well. Other than that, this has been Annika, signing out.